Fold paper cranes while unfolding the mystery behind the wishing one in this endearing adventure about love, friendship, and dressing up in cute outfits. Infinity Nikki is a free-to-play action-adventure developed and published by Paper Games and Enfold Games and released on December 5th of 2024. In Infinity Nikki, you play as Nikki, trying to save a magical land from its impending doom. You use clothes to duel other stylists, fight monsters bent on stealing the essence of the world's inhabitants, and you can fish, catch bugs, and groom animals. The world is huge and is only going to get bigger through the free-to-play model in which the game will expand in multiple ways. This is the 5th main installment in the Nikki franchise. Nikki Up to You, A Dressing Story, was released on December 23rd of 2012 for iPhone and Android, and involves you coming up with outfits to help run department stores. Hello Nikki was released on February 10th of 2015 for iPhone and Android, and sees Nikki traveling around the world and improving her styling sense by trying on different clothes. Love Nikki Dress Up Queen was released on December 8th of 2016 for iPhone and Android, and expands the lore a bit by having Nikki traveling to 7 different nations that have their own designing styles. Shiny Nikki was released on March 18th of 2021 for iPhone and Android, and acts as a follow-up to Dress Up Queen. Shiny Nikki introduces a 3D element to the fashion-inspired games, and focuses on fighting and saving the magical world of Mirrorland by mixing and matching outfits. Now that the series has been able to reach consoles with Infinity Nikki, you can fully style and explore this franchise like never before.
Dada. Are you alright? No more! I've been reading for so long it's hurting my head, back, eyes, and brain!
Infinity Nikki has a free-to-play model where you can download the game for free and can play the game from start to finish without spending a single penny. Money comes into play if you want to invest in the gacha elements of the game, where you can earn extra clothing options, among other items like materials to craft clothes, which play a major role in the game. The store will also have entire special outfits to buy outright, and the game has several different events where you can gain more clothes. Nothing that you can buy is necessary for completing the game though, and I would argue that the money portion element doesn't even matter at all, since you can easily play through the game with no trouble earning certain clothing parts that you need to continue. Unlike other free-to-play games where you may be tempted to spend money in order to do something faster or more efficiently, it genuinely feels like an entire expansive game is here, and they added the store for you as an option to gain cooler clothes. The story starts with Nikki and her cat companion Momo scouring an attic for clothes when a mysterious red dress bursts out of a wardrobe and starts dancing with Nikki. The magical gown whisks the two away to the faraway world of Mirrorland. After being blessed, or cursed, with the Heart of Infinity, Nikki and Momo set off to the town of Florawish to uncover their next task as an appointed stylist. After meeting up with some new friends, the inseparable duo quickly realize that this world is in a lot of trouble. Complete quests, make wishes, and battle other stylists with their impeccable style to figure out how to help the denizens of this mystical realm. On the surface, Infinity Nikki may look like it may be a bit soft in the story department, but that is far from the truth. While the main story has your typical RPG flair that has your twists, turns, unexpected events, good guys, and evildoers, there is actually a decent amount to uncover that fleshes out the world even more. Past the people falling into comas and a broken selfish society dependent on making their dreams come true, there are hints of a deeper history that constructs a strong sense of intrigue as well as making the world feel even more lived in. There are icons and churches, a sprawl of different records to read, and environmental storytelling like a destroyed castle that reclines across the horizon. The game is constantly giving you lore, either through you finding things by naturally exploring or the long conversations you will have with other characters.
What's wrong? Is there something on my face?
Young lady, your skin looks incredible.
As Nikki, you start off only being able to run around and jump, but the more you play, the more ability outfits you unlock. Equipping and using an ability outfit will allow you to do different things, from gliding to fixing electronics. There are bikes you can rent to get around quicker and fast travel points called spires, where you can also access the many different challenges to gain certain materials and speed up progress toward your ability points. There are different regions that house their own distinct materials, citizens, and look, and there are small dungeon-like caves to explore. The main collectible you'll be gathering are Whim Stars, which you will need to level up your main abilities in the Heart of Infinity, which is a large node-based menu where you can unlock new talents, like being able to gain more materials while grooming an animal, or unleashing makeup power to harness better fighting skills. Hundreds of Whim Stars are sprinkled all throughout the land. Some are sitting on broken columns waiting to be collected, but others will have to be nabbed after a short whimsical affair. You may have to hop on and off of a cloud in order to collect a Whim Star, or have to collect a bunch of little Whim Stars in a certain amount of time in order to earn one. There is a lot to do in this game, and everything sort of circles back into something else, so it feels like you're always getting rewarded for something or earning progress toward another goal by doing something else. The game can be rather confusing at first with all of its menus, collectibles, materials, clothing, and currency, but you have a trusty pair pal to help guide you. The pair pal is basically just a menu that separates everything for you, so you can keep tabs on everything and lets you know when you unlock another app or if there is something new to look at. In a lot of games like this, you can just gloss over their systems because they encompass familiar traits with other systems in most games. But in this one, you do actually have to pay close attention to how everything is set up. The unique and one-of-a-kind mechanics may be daunting at first, but if you stick with it for a while, you'll be voguing down the cobblestone streets and becoming the #1 trendsetter in no time.
Woohoo! We're the champions! Yeah, la la la. Woohoo!
That's great, Momo! We won!
Congratulations, brave stylist. Enjoy the cheers and applause. This miracle is yours.
There are technically only 3 types of currency in Infinity Nikki: Diamond, Stellarite, and Bling. This is the money that you will use in the Gacha system that the game provides if you use it to accelerate the more grindy aspects of the game, though I never had to even think about using them once my entire time playing. You get Bling often, as it is spread throughout the world to collect, and you can earn it in multiple ways, like completing quests. You can use Bling to buy items, clothing, and other things, but you can also use it in other ways, such as glowing up, or upgrading your clothes, and leveling up your own abilities. You will earn diamonds quite often as well, but not as much as you would want since they are pretty valuable. You can use diamonds in different ways as well, like using them to regain vital energy, which you need to complete challenges at the spirals or fast travel points, to earn material you can't earn anywhere else, or using them to unlock crystals to pull from the banners to earn exclusive rewards. Stellarite acts like a direct line to your real-world money, and you can use it to purchase special premium items, buying extra outfits outright, or unlocking passes to get even more things as you naturally level up in the game. They can also be converted into diamonds for diamond-related activities. There are more types of currency, but these are the main separate ones that you'll deal with. The Gacha system isn't egregious at all, and is only there to get flashy costumes. You can use it in a way to level up faster, get better materials, and to get a little bit ahead of yourself if you want, but there is so much to do in the world already, you'll go over half the game without even thinking about it. Even then, the game is constantly giving you stuff, and is literally never a grind. The only time in the game where I had to actually stop and research what I had to do was the very last quest, and that's because of what you have to do for the very last quest. And even then, during endgame exploration, there's no reason you need to participate if you don't want to. So if you're skeptical about being left out, cheated, or the fear of being bribed about anything, There's nothing gross or bizarre about this gacha system in place, other than there's a gacha system in place.
As long as we've got these knockoffs, the blings will keep rolling in. We'll make it rain with blings. More blings than we can spend.
Infinity Nikki looks insanely good. Graphically, the game looks superb, with characters having an anime aesthetic and the environmental design being more on the realistic side. Wind blows trees and grass, and letting off an attack sends ripples through the water. Sparkle effects look magnificent, and the day and night cycle casts beautiful light on your already serene surroundings. While the dialogue can be cheesy at times, everything is incredibly well acted, and the cast is full of energy and super expressive. Different audio cues like picking up a Wimstar are just as eloquent, and the music is divine. Some of the melodic songs sound like something you would hear from something like Nier. I wasn't planning to download this free game, but I randomly just decided to, and I'm glad I did. I had a lot more fun with Infinity Nikki than I had with a lot of other games I've played recently. It's passionate, thoughtful, vivid, energetic, dramatic, and artistic. It surprised me in a lot of ways with its storytelling, awesome dress designs, and overall adorableness. Not only are the graphics, music, and audio design top of the line, but the game is incredibly fun and addicting. It's hard to find such a game with so much value, and the biggest surprise of them all is that this game is free. If you want to play something that will entertain you for hours and hours, don't hesitate and download Infinity Nikki.
And it's not perfect, I know, but I'm gonna shape it still.
I give Infinity Nikki an 8.5 out of 10.